Welcome back.
Are we still friends? Here we are.
Here we are together again. Missed you.
Oh.
Love you.
I missed you too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was like a breath of fresh air when you walked in.
Was it? Did I smell fresh? Everything was fresh.
Yeah, you smelled great.
The wind was in my hair.
It was just a perfect moment.
It
seeing you.
It was like hearts were in my eyes when I looked into your eyes, and then we embraced, and I was like, Alex, get out of here.
Exactly. I just have to say, before we move any further,
of course, let's pre-talk.
Okay. I heard this lady say this a bunch of times over the weekend. Actually, just one time.
Yeah.
But like one instant, she said it multiple times in a sitting.
Okay.
She just kept saying I'm hormonal to everything, about everything.
Wait, were you guys in a conversation together, or you just overheard?
Just heard her.
Okay.
And I feel a little bit emotionally fragile today.
Are you pregnant?
I'm not.
Okay. Well, you can't be like throwing out hints like that.
But you can be hormonal without being pregnant.
Oh, I've never seen it.
I've seen it this morning.
Burn! No. You can be...
I'm just going to keep moving.
No.
So I am emotional.
Oh my God.
I'm just a little bit off as of late.
No.
Yes. So be nice to me.
Okay.
And I just have to say I'm hormonal.
Oh my God.
I'm hormonal.
You know what I feel? I was just texting a buddy, texting a friend, and she told me like she's having a mental breakdown. She's off her rocker. And I was like, I don't even want to be around people that are mentally and emotionally stable right now. Like, I'm not prepared to be in a room of healthy people. Yeah.
You don't want to, stable.
Stable.
Like you said unstable. I was like, well, get out of here.
No. If you're unstable, let's get together. If you're stable, that's not the type of energy I need in my life right now.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm looking for chaos. I'm looking for tears. I'm looking for hormones.
Other raccoons.
Oh. Raccoons can also be invited to this party? Yeah. Okay. You're right. Raccoons do have kind of that energy.
They're
about
always
them.
pondering.
Yeah.
Things, at least in the memes.
God, is there a place we could visit raccoons? Like a raccoon
Dumpsters.
facility?
Dumpster facilities.
You're kidding. Anyways. Sometimes like when I'm without my baby, I think I should probably have a shirt that says like, I am a mom, like I'm one of you. Don't worry, my baby's home safe. Like she's chill. Like when I am like outside now without my baby, I almost feel the need to be like my baby's home, Like I need to like tell people that I am a mother. I don't know what it is. Like I was traveling to a wedding like a month or 3 months ago, I guess at this point. And it was the first time I was ever without my child. And I kept seeing moms and I was like boarding planes and I was like, I understand. But they didn't know that I knew. So that's why I felt like I needed a shirt to represent kind of like, this is my first time away.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I like glow with baby.
Yeah.
It's kind of the look I go for now.
Yeah. It seems like you're something you're really proud of.
Super proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
You should be.
I know.
You should be.
Well, I'm in that 8 month
It's just funny
groove.
to be like, I want everyone to know.
Well, I feel like people are looking at me like,
baby.
where's your baby? And I'm like, whoa. Like,
oh yeah, like accusatory.
Yeah, like,
oh, the baby's at home.
the
alone
baby's
right
at
now
home
because you're at the grocery store.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of have
That's
to just
all in your head.
Yes, and I want moms to know, like, I see you. Okay. I have my own too.
Yeah,
you know, like, don't look at me like I don't have one. I have one. She's just not with me.
Okay.
Can they tell you have one without baby juice all over you?
No, you have to drip baby juice.
Okay.
If you don't, how will they know?
You could try to get your pregnancy bump back.
You know what? Baby juice is just like milk coming out of your boobs. That's what baby juice
It is.
That's not what Urban Maryam says.
Well, don't urban that. Don't urban that.
Urban Maryam. Urban
What does it say?
Oh no.
Urban Maryam. Urban Dictionary says baby juice is a man's sperm.
Oh, I guess
I get it. That makes sense. So everyone, I take it back. I am not dripping baby juice. Daylight savings time? Is that important to this conversation?
it is, because earlier, and I wish you were here for it.
FOMO.
I know. We were talking, and it just abruptly,
Alex says.
Nope. Kate says.
Kate says, Wait, do you have the exact
Yeah.
line?
What was the quote?
Did anyone's pets forget it was daylight savings?
And I laughed for 5 whole minutes because just as a line,
What?
that is such an absurd sentence.
It's insane and hilarious.
Pets don't know.
Pets have no idea. They don't even know they're on Earth.
No. And the way she said it was like,
Hey.
anyone else, right? Right? Because like,
You guys.
right?
The hamsters.
Right? And then she said that her cat woke her up at 5.
That's a classic.
So
cat.
that was indication that he didn't know that the time had changed.
Does he normally wake her up at 6?
Maybe.
That's an early rise for a cat. Don't cats just sleep all day?
Well, he starts meowing for food around 6. Yeah. So I normally wake up. I
So
feed him
maybe
and I
he
go-
does know.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I don't think anyone else's pets know.
I used to love daylight savings
Tony,
too.
know?
No, Tony.
Archie?
Tony doesn't know.
Archie, my God. Archie barely knows I'm his parent.
The reason I say that is because, like, what's so funny about that is pets just sleep
All
maybe
the
for
time.
18 hours out of 24.
I know.
So how can they know? How can they know?
I didn't know. I guess puppies kind of get people up at a certain time. So maybe I could see it. But
Yeah, maybe they have their own clocks.
yeah, maybe the cat. In my mind, a cat's never awake. Like the only time a cat is awake is when it's outside trying to terrorize.
No, I think a cat is always awake. They're always scheming.
Really?
They're like those like evil like villains that are like, how can we fuck up this person?
Totally, but I feel like that happens in their dreams, and then they wake up, go outside, escape, and then like terrorize me in the streets, and then go home
That's true.
because I'm always being
You've been
terrorized.
seeing black cats crossing your path.
I have, because cats go outside, and it bothers me. As 2 cat owners, I hope they keep their cat indoors.
Yes.
You let that cat run free, don't you?
No, hell no. He would be mauled by a coyote or
Well,
whatever.
then people put like lost cat, and I'm like, you let the cat out, and you're surprised it's not coming back. If I let my dog
that cat
outside,
tried dumpster food. He's never coming back.
I know.
They eat the raw chicken out of our trash all the time.
I know.
How are they going to go back to Alex's apartment after having old raw chicken?
Aren't they cool?
As opposed to new raw chicken that he'd get at home.
You feed him raw chicken?
No.
Exactly.
Cat food.
Sometimes Hawaiian barbecue though.
Okay. I don't know if it should be eating that. I don't know much about cats, but
Tony
You know
loves
what I
it.
think about? Like, Alex is probably a horrible cat parent.
I am an incredible cat dad.
you're trying to say that. You're
yeah,
trying to rile him up after
Who's
this
riling up
morning.
who? Who's
I'm
riling
just
up
sorry.
who?
You you said you didn't feed him raw chicken, which
Because
is so sad.
Wrong to do so.
Oh, okay. And then Hawaiian barbecue, probably.
He loves it. He also loves yum yum sauce and queso from Chipotle.
Okay.
I really
What
feel
does he get, like taste tests of different food?
If he wants it, yeah.
Should a cat eat cheese?
If he wants it, yeah.
When was the
like
last
the
time
whole-
he was bathed?
How do you give a cat a bath?
Yeah, he doesn't like taking baths.
I feel like a cat would get bathed like kind of like a what's the chihuahua, not a chihuahua. What's that?
Chimichanga?
What's that kind of a hamster that you give a dust bath? There's a type.
A dust bath?
There's a type of rodent that we keep in our homes.
Opossum.
Not a possum, not a ferret. Although I did see a ferret on someone's shoulder the other day, and I haven't been the same ever since. A chinchilla.
Oh.
Google
Oh,
it. You put a
chinchillas.
chinchilla in a dust bowl, and that's somehow. Damn
What
it.
is in the dust?
Not with my hands again.
What's in the dust?
Dirt, and that's their bath. I'm telling you, I've seen
No.
it once. I've seen it done once,
No.
and they said this is a Is it a chinchilla?
Yeah, chinchilla dust bath. I got one here. But yes,
You know things.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I know things, and sometimes I think I know things, and I'll say it both with confidence.
Yeah.
also cats shouldn't necessarily be eating a lot of cheese. So
Good.
and I don't give them a lot, but I give them a little taste sometimes.
Well, make sure it's not melted cheese, like you know.
No, it's queso. It's melted cheese.
Ay, ay, ay. See?
Wow.
Look at that. See? It's getting dirtier, and that's their bath.
For audio listeners, a chinchilla is rolling around in a little bowl of dust
I feel
right
like
now.
it should just be flour.
But it's dust. It's probably collected somewhat.
Or
I
just
don't-
take everyone's Dyson vacuum?
Yes, and grind it up even more.
So you're telling me I could sell my Dyson dust?
Yes, for chinchilla. But isn't that such a cross between like a rabbit and a squirrel?
I was going to say a rat and a bunny.
Okay. Okay. We're both right, Alina.
Wow.
Interesting though, right?
Fascinating.
Thank you.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
Do you think chinchillas know about daylight savings?
They must. I think if any animal knows, chinchilla does. I used to love daylight savings though before I was a parent. Like I loved it. I was like, ooh, extra hour. And then I remember seeing memes back in the day of parents being like, daylight savings time, like sucks. And I was like, why?
Now you know.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Not only did I have a daylight savings, but I also had a time change in there.
But a lot of people don't like daylight savings because it gets darker sooner.
But you know, I love the dark. I'm looking to live in the North Pole and live in the dark year round.
Then how do you... Oh, you probably don't hang out with anyone during daylight savings because it's dark earlier.
Exactly. Now I get to come in at 4 p.m. instead of 8.
That's wild.
I know.
That is wild.
But again, this was, young buck Sarah. She was out there going home early, watching movies, watching scary movies, not scary things. But now I have to entertain somebody in the dark. It's harder.
Yeah.
It's harder.
Yeah.
You can't go out and play. You have to stay inside in the dark. So I miss the summer.
Cats can eat raw chicken, whatever.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah, but
I picture you just like kind of like Tony's like your brother. Like you're like...
No, that's my soulmate.
Okay. Like you have him do things he probably shouldn't do. Like you're less of a parent
bad influence
and more
on
of
Tony?
like...
I'm like a cool.
Let me hook you up.
I'm the cool dad. I'm the cool
yeah.
divorced dad that lets the kid stay up late and stuff.
Yeah.
Alec.
Maybe.
Also kind of neglects.
No. He's fed and baby.
I know. I'm saying that's what the cool dads are.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Today's episode is supported by OneSkin.
Yes. If you're wondering what OneSkin is, it's the world's first skin longevity company.
OneSkin addresses skin's health at a molecular level, targeting the root causes of aging. For a limited time, our listeners can get 15% off with OneSkin with our code STILLFRIENDS at oneskin.co. It's pretty widely accepted the fact that fall is the best season. But the one downside is the change in weather brings dull and irritated skin. Well, not anymore, thanks to our hero, OneSkin.
With OneSkin, you no longer have to go through different seasons with your skin. Just because it's fall doesn't mean your skin needs to take a fall with it. You don't have to reserve summer glowy skin to just the summer months anymore. Make the scientifically proven OS1 peptide your secret weapon to combat cold weather skin dryness and get glowy, hydrated, healthier skin year-round.
Scientifically? Damn, I'm sold. Head over to oneskin.co and explore how their products can become your skin's new cold weather savior. I talk a lot on this podcast about how important it is for me to age gracefully in a healthy way. And I love that these products help with that goal. OneSkin, addressing skin's actual health rather than just the symptoms of aging, is such a step up when it comes to a skin product.
Sure. There's a ton of stuff on the market out there that helps with making your skin look better, maybe even younger. But with OneSkin, you're actually getting to the root cause of older, duller skin. So it's not all cosmetic. You're actually helping increase your skin's elasticity and make your skin more healthy and durable so it can protect your whole body. It's all in the science of the product. In a 12-week clinical study performed by a third-party research organization, the OS1 peptide was clinically proven to strengthen the skin barrier, improve skin health markers, and diminish visible signs of aging. Wrinkles were diminished in 87% of users.
OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company. OneSkin addresses the skin's health at a molecular level, targeting the root causes of aging so skin feels and appears younger. It's time to get started with your new face, eye, and body routine at a discounted rate today. Get 15% off with code STILLFRIENDS at oneskin.co.
That's 15% off oneskin.co with our code STILLFRIENDS. We only have one body, one skin, and only you can choose to make it better. Age healthy with OneSkin. So,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Alina, I can't be positive I have the answer, but I'm going to act
I think
like
you have
do.
it.
Okay.
And put yourself in a different place because I know you don't do this right now. Raw dogging.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So,
Wait, what do you mean I don't do this right now?
you'll see.
Okay.
Okay. So, you're with yourself. Maybe not yourself. You're with other people. Okay.
Okay.
And your partner, friend, whatever.
Wait,
And-
my partner, like Corbin, or my friend, Alina?
This is a scenario for others.
Oh, okay.
So like put yourself where you need to be in this situation.
Okay, got it.
And you're like, I really want to watch Interstellar, right?
Oh my God.
Okay.
This is really funny. Continue.
Okay. So you go, maybe you've just had dinner, you've just kind of come back. Mm-hmm. Or you've just like seen each other and you're about to be like, oh, let's watch a movie. Let's watch Interstellar. Do you
Yeah.
put on
Yeah.
said movie immediately?
Uh-huh.
Or do you have a little fluff
What do you mean fluff?
before? So
What's the
AKA, are you raw dogging going straight into a movie? Or do you have to put on like maybe a YouTube video before?
I'm
like
raw
a little
dogging going
pre-movie.
No. I'm hitting that movie raw dog. I am not stopping at go. I do not want a YouTube before. I don't want anything before. You just have the snacks prepared. I want to enter the house and the movie's on. Credits roll.
That's too soon.
I don't even want to talk to you.
You need space.
No.
Okay. Where this comes from is I was going to watch Interstellar. I had just had dinner.
You're full.
We went over to
the
Jess's
couch?
place.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, let's watch Interstellar tonight. Yeah.
That's an insane idea to
I
put
know.
Interstellar on.
I know.
That's like that's like a 3.5 hour flick.
How many times have you seen Interstellar also?
So this is like your
every
Harry Potter.
time. And
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time I question my existence.
No,
Fair.
might as well.
So Jess goes and puts it on. I don't even have time to process that we're watching Interstellar and it's already rolling.
Thank God.
And I go,
You have to start it. It's never gonna end.
I go, whoa, you can't just raw dog a movie. We can't just go into the movie right now. And she's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, we're watching it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no. And then like me and Will
Oh no.
and her fiance were like, absolutely not. Like,
Wait.
we need
No.
fluffer before.
Oh,
like you can't just go raw dog into Interstellar.
No, I'm with you.
straight from dinner. Like, that's a heavy movie. We need a little filler.
No.
You want some foreplay first.
Exactly. So we put on YouTube videos about the history of time,
You gotta be kidding me.
the importance of maize in society.
Mace?
Maize.
Maize
Like corn?
Like corn. Yeah. This was around the time
No,
that...
wait. Pause the story. Did you finish Interstellar?
Hold on. So this was around the time that we were talking a lot of history and I felt very like ill-equipped.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do all these. So we
course.
watched many videos, right? Then it becomes late. Mm-hmm. And there's no time for Interstellar.
Exactly. This
Jess-
sounds like my nightmare.
Yeah.
And Jess is upset.
Jess is like, we could have just watched the movie in the 2.5 hours that we watched all those YouTube videos about the history of time.
Yeah.
Okay. So then she goes to put on Coco. Okay.
So there's no time for Interstellar, but Coco.
No,
there's
this is
time?
a separate day. This is
Oh.
just her and her fiance.
Okay.
Sorry, Jess. And she goes to put it on immediately when she walks in. And her fiance's like, you can't just put, we need something before Coco.
What?
So there's a concept. You can't just, it feels like that we as a society are divided.
Alex, where do you sit?
I feel like if it's a movie night, I want to watch the movie.
Me too.
But I do sometimes need a little foreplay for a movie.
You just had
Foreplay
dinner.
on your own, Alex.
Yeah.
Foreplay on your own.
I'm supposed to
Before
jerk
you
off before I get to the movie? That's weird. No.
Get your shit together. Show up ready to watch. You know what you should have done?
What?
If you really need foreplay before the movie,
What?
play some trailers like you're in a motherfucking movie theater.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what the YouTube videos were supposed to be.
But you went down way too deep
I know.
of a rabbit hole.
I know.
You gotta just play new movie trailers.
I just feel like if you go out to eat and then you come back and you immediately watch a movie, like that's just too soon. It is too soon. You need something before that. Friends, we are pausing this episode to thank the sponsor, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
That's right. We are massive fans of America's #1 meal kit. The most wonderful time of year is also the most delicious. And with HelloFresh, you don't have to fall into a dinner rut. Dinner is my personal favorite meal of the day, and I tend to remake my 3 favorite things: pizza, burritos, quesadilla. Yes, I do have the diet and palate of an 8-year-old. HelloFresh keeps mealtimes exciting. Don't miss your favorite bites from the holiday season. Choose from over 45 weekly recipes and over 100 curated picks from HelloFresh Market.
HelloFresh isn't just your go-to for dinner. I think my favorite meal is breakfast. Breakfast for breakfast, breakfast for lunch, breakfast for dinner. They can help take the hassle out of every mealtime occasion with easy breakfasts, quick lunches, and snacks, all delivered along with your weekly box. You guys know I was the chef in my house growing up. Well, it made me into an adult who loves to host. They say that stress-free hosts have all the same things in common, and one of them is that they don't overextend and they know their limits. Don't be that person this year. You pushed yourself too far last year, and you know it. If you want photo-worthy charcuterie boards, don't feel like you have to do it all on your own. HelloFresh has you covered. We all want that lovely holiday dessert as well. Well, let HelloFresh help. They have what you need to get the hosting started so you can enjoy yourself a little bit more at the party. They take the hassle out of the store and long lines out of the equation.
Let HelloFresh get you out of your dinner rut and take holiday shopping off your plate.
We love HelloFresh, so please support us by supporting them and use our code to give them a try. Go to HelloFresh.com/stillfriendsfree and use code STILLFriendsFree for a free breakfast for life. That's 1 breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/stillfriendsfree with code STILLFriendsFree.
Yes, we might have not mentioned this, but we love HelloFresh and we want you to try it too. So please go to HelloFresh.com/stillfriendsfree and use code STILLFriendsFree for free breakfast for life. 1 breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/stillfriendsfree with code STILLFriendsFree.
Thank you.
I think you set yourself up for failure with Interstellar. There's no way a group of people are going to sit on a couch and watch Interstellar together. It's just not going to happen.
I feel like usually when I go to a movie night, you sit down and you choose like the movie, so you go through a couple options.
This isn't
that's
a movie
horrible.
night.
But so,
this
yeah,
is like you're hanging
but
out
you're
and then
planning.
you decide to watch a movie.
Yeah,
Movie night,
that's what
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you decide to watch a movie, you usually go, "Oh, should we watch this one?" And you kind of have a discussion first. But if you sit down and you just put it on right away, that
It's
does
too
seem
soon.
a little.
It's too soon.
It's a lot.
You just had dinner together. You just like lubed each other up at dinner. You talked enough.
you need movie lube.
You could have
Dinner
talked
lube is
about the
different.
movie and then get on
That's
your phone in the car ride home.
No.
Lube yourself there.
That's the equivalent. Like you have dinner lube, which is you order, you wait, you have discussion, maybe you have appetizers, then you have food. Okay? Dinner lube.
Dinner lube would prepare me for movie lube.
No dinner lube would be everyone gets to the reservation at 8 p.m. You sit down, and right as you sit down, everyone's food is delivered.
I have a real big issue.
Everyone's food is delivered. Your reservation's at 8, you sit down at 8:01, everyone's food is. That would be wrong. That would feel wrong. For 1 minute later to have all your food
I can't
out.
argue with you. I can't argue with you about that point. But I'm upset because you need to use that time to get yourself prepared for the movie, especially if
What
it's
time?
Interstellar.
So you're telling me when I'm at dinner, I should be thinking about movie time?
Yep.
So I should not be present with the people that I'm with because I'm lubing for movie.
No, prep everyone with lube at the same time while you're eating. Because unless you want to just go home and watch an episode of Sex and the City, because you need to get yourself prepared for Interstellar. This isn't something that you just flip on.
Exactly. You're making my point.
But you can't pretend like you're going to watch Interstellar if you're starting with YouTube. You can't pretend that you're ever going to get there. You just want a reason
You know what
to
we
hang
were
out.
looking at?
What?
How time works.
Did you find anything out?
We just kind of were led down many, many bad paths.
What do you feel like the bottom line with time is? Like, what did you get out of it?
I got that if 2 twins go up to space at the same time and one goes one direction and one goes another direction,
Yeah.
nothing really changes. The differences are insignificant
Why would it have to be twins?
because they're the exact same genetic makeup.
So you're
they can
just saying
study
like
the
a
genes.
rocket ship goes up in space and then it comes back
No,
down?
they did this test.
Why would they need to do a test like this?
To see how time works, like moving backwards or something.
You go backwards in space?
Yeah, this is what we were talking about at one point about like how you age differently outside of gravitational pull versus inside gravitational pull. So they did it with 2 twins, and we were expecting some big reveal, and then they were like,
no change.
not really, nothing significant.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect, unless I'll look into this whole backwards thing, because this
Maybe
is
it's
really
not backwards,
throwing
and
me
maybe
for a
it's more
loop.
about gravity.
Like we're Benjamin buttoning.
I think it's more
somebody?
gravity. I don't
Okay,
know
so-
what backwards has anything to do with it.
Okay.
I was focused on Maze.
Okay. So was Korn involved in this time travel?
Corn was not, because we were discussing what happened every 100 years for the last 5,000 years.
I can't believe you had this discussion without me. I kind of feel like more upset about that.
I know. But would you really let a video like that play without asking questions?
The thing is, I wouldn't play that video. I think, especially if I'm trying to watch Interstellar.
Yeah.
You guys saw that video, and not only that, but you YouTubed like time, because
Yeah.
that's gonna lead you down some like hour-long YouTube videos.
I know.
That's very unstable of you.
What do you mean?
I feel like, Sarah, that would be right up your alley.
Yeah, but
That's
I wouldn't do this in a group setting. This is kind of personal time for me because, I don't know if I have any more kind of group settings that I've been in. I haven't been in a lot of group settings lately. I'm trying to picture myself.
I'm just saying,
You can't go on
You
YouTube.
need
Is
lube.
the point of the story.
No,
You're going to
no,
go
I'm
down
just
so many
saying
rabbit holes.
you need lube before everything.
Okay, now
You literally need lube before anything you do in life.
let me think about that.
It's a true statement.
What about before their shower?
What do you mean?
So you get up, you want to take a shower. What's your pre-shower lube?
Your pre-shower lube is brushing your teeth,
Okay.
going to the bathroom.
I can pee in the shower.
Sick.
You can't poop in the shower.
Well, does everyone have a morning poop? Okay.
Go to the bathroom. Turn the shower on.
Turning
Wait
the
for it to
shower
get
on.
hot.
Well, I raw dog the shower and I just
See?
motherfucking hop in.
So you're a raw dogger in life.
I am.
You don't use lube.
I don't even use my brain about anything. I just jump straight in.
I lube everything up. Maybe an unhealthy amount.
Okay.
What would you not need lube for? Think about it. You turn on your car, you gotta wait for the engine to go.
No, I fucking reverse right away.
It's not good for the car.
I know. I get told that multiple times and I'm like, it's on. I'm reversing. I'm not gonna fucking sit here. I'm gonna stay in this car longer than I need to.
What else do you lube?
I love to lube meals. I like a appetizer, I like a salad course, and I like a main course, and I do not want them presented at the same time. If my appetizer comes
What about when you
out,
go to a restaurant, they're like, we just bring it out as it's
no,
ready.
I say no. And sometimes when I'm at dinner places, this is what I do. They say, we'll take your order of everything at once. And I say, no. I say, listen, I want my appetizer first. And if it comes out with my main, I send it back. I can't.
Wow.
I need my hot food
so
hot.
Larry David of you.
I need my hot food hot. If a hot food is cold, won't eat it. It's like, have you ever tried to drink hot coffee that's then cold?
Have you ever tried to eat a meal that's just lukewarm?
I have in motherhood. I haven't really eaten a lot.
No, like when you go to a restaurant. Like I know when you do it at home, it's whatever, it's fine. But when you go to a restaurant and the food is just kind of, I'm like,
French
I
fries.
understand why like dads don't like
Yeah.
like
It's definitely dad quality for
yeah,
sure.
The dads need like food hot.
Yeah. My thing is like if my skin isn't peeling off the top of my mouth, then like it's not hot enough, and I didn't eat it quick enough.
Okay.
So like
Back to the lube.
yeah, I lube I lube nothing.
Sorry.
Just a quick thing back to your twin thing, Alina. It's called the twin paradox, and it's arguably the most famous thought experiment in relativity theory. In this supposed paradox, one of two twins travels at near the speed of light to a distant star and returns to the Earth. Relativity dictates that when he comes back, he is younger than his identical twin brother that stayed on Earth.
Stayed on Earth.
Yeah, stayed on Earth.
Okay, I thought we sent both twins to space.
I think they did.
I don't think that they ever actually did this experiment. This is just like a thought
No,
theory.
they did it.
They did it?
Yeah. I watched a video
YouTube
of
showed it.
Okay, I'll look up that.
NASA.
Back up.
Like, could you
So-
imagine being a twin?
What?
Just NASA.
Can you Google
I want
NASA?
to know.
Other things that you have to lube.
Think about it. Do you agree? Don't
Yeah.
you have to lube everything?
I don't know about everything, but a lot of things for sure.
What about?
I don't think there's a single thing you don't lube.
I don't lube movies.
Well, we've established that.
Like
Most
okay.
people do that. Like when you go to a movie theater,
Yeah,
you lube a
preview.
movie.
True. I love trailers. I don't
Give me
like
something else that you. Okay, so you don't lube dinner. No, you lube dinner. Sorry, I'm lubing
the
confused.
only lube I do is dinner.
Okay, I lube everything in life.
Yeah.
Alex,
You know what? I'll brush my teeth, pee, and shower at the same time. All in the shower. So I take all those and picture that.
You pee while brushing your teeth?
Yeah, in the shower. I'll do it all at once. No issue. Sometimes I'll be like, where's my toothbrush and toothpaste? They're not in the shower.
And you realize you're using it to wipe down there after you peed?
I'm not wiping anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the shower.
Okay.
I don't bring
wipe down
toilet
there?
paper in the shower. That
you
would be
clean down
insane.
there?
I'm in the shower.
Do you clean down there?
I'm in the shower. That would just I'm
Wait,
saying
you don't clean down there?
in the shower? I'm in the shower.
No, do you clean with soap and water?
Of course.
I
Okay.
thought that you're not supposed to do that to hoohies. I thought that they were like self-cleaning.
No, you can clean.
You
it.
absolutely need to clean.
I thought that was the whole thing was like you're not supposed to throw like the pH out of whack or something.
Yeah,
Well, some people
if you,
have-
If you
yeah.
over pH, then it will
like,
mess it up. You
there's
can't
a
over wipe
balance.
with
There's
too
a
many wipes,
balance.
but you
Gotcha.
definitely should clean down there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just
Okay, back to the lube. I just want confirmation from Alex. Do you need to lube everything?
I already told you. I don't think you need to lube everything, but there are a lot of things that you do need to lube for.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
damn it,
I'm just getting
Alina.
confused.
Yeah, but I do
You
agree that there are a
lube,
lot of things you do need to
50-50
lube.
no lube.
Maybe like 60-40.
Alex.
Yeah, like you got to get in a mindset, you know?
I'm doing everything at once.
Okay.
Who cares what the consequences are, you know?
I mean, you care a little bit.
But I keep going.
Okay. We've established raw dogging and lube.
Yeah.
And I feel very good.
I know more about you now.
Now you know.
Now I do know.
Now you know. Don't rush me into anything.
I won't. I won't.
You're right, Alina. They sent Scott Kelly and brother Mark Kelly into
she saw
space
it on
to do
YouTube.
this. The twin study.
It must be real.
It held me back from seeing Interstellar.
Retired astronaut Scott Kelly spent 1 year in low Earth orbit aboard the ISS, while retired astronaut Mark Kelly remained on Earth.
Oh.
So you're right that they did it, but they did keep one person on Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he was lower orbit. He wasn't even in space.
Yeah, I think
That's stupid. So he was in an airplane for a year. Poor guy.
I think that's strange because the theory that they're really talking about, like using it, would be sending somebody at light speed, but we don't have the technology to do that.
What is? Could you imagine being this Scott Kelly person and you got the one that's like up in the airplane? Think about the food options for a whole year. I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Same guy or just same name?
Same guy.
I guess
The
he had
senator.
a lot to do after being in the Senate, and he just shot himself up into low
probably
space.
did space first.
Other way around.
Oh, so we got so bored in space.
You know, that when they're old, that's when they're like, I'm going to make laws.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be so fun to do once you get old, right? It's like, what else you got going on? It's just like make some laws.
Yeah.
Okay, Alina, what's next? Tell me more.
I just was remembering
What?
the amazing feeling of a scooter on a garage. Superior.
Are you talking about razor scooters?
You'd think.
What kind of scooter?
I want to discuss that.
Okay.
Did you have a razor scooter?
Of course.
What color was it?
Oh, well, it's obviously silver, but you're talking about the wheels?
Yeah, the wheels and the handlebar. You got to pick your color.
I think my handlebars, I want to say, were black.
Whoa.
And I think I had orange wheels.
You want to know what I had?
Edge of seat. Hit me. Hit me.
Mine was called a Diablo.
Oh, yeah.
And it was red.
Oh.
It was the
Red handlebars?
off-market, cheaper
Yeah.
version
And
of a razor scooter.
did you take that scooter outside?
I did. I was a little embarrassed of it, which like, why?
No, I know.
But it was off-brand.
But you're embarrassed of everything as a kid. Like,
Yeah. But just that feeling of like the way it felt in a garage.
it was so slick. It was.
And then when you went out on the main road, it was like,
yeah,
this is not fair.
No.
And then you just go back to your garage, but you're like, I'm just spinning in circles in my garage.
How long did you spin in circles? I mean, I really didn't stay in my garage long. Like, it was nice to start there. Like, it felt good.
I just went back there.
But I hit
would
the
just
road.
whip around in there over and over and over again because it felt so smooth.
How big is your garage?
It was a 1-car garage. It was my childhood garage.
Oh, wow.
I just loved being in there. I loved the feeling. And I
Did
thought
you
it
jumps?
No, I didn't do any tricks.
So you just went in circles for an hour. On the Diablo.
And then I'm like, I better get out there on the main road.
And then you just turned around.
And I was like, this is bumpy. It's rough.
Did you take jumps off, like, in the streets?
I did no jumps.
Okay.
I didn't even know that
You could jump.
you could jump. A couple times that thing swung around and hit my ankle.
Oh, God, when it hit your ankle.
Yeah.
Damn, did that hurt.
Worse.
I can
injury.
feel that in my ankle
And
right
you saw
now.
it happening. You saw it.
So you're like, oh, shit.
And
This
you're
is
like, I
gonna
should
hurt.
move my ankle. And you didn't.
Bonk.
And then it fucking hits it.
I've been saying bonk a lot.
Yeah.
Bonk.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm bringing it back.
Bring it back.
I love to razor. I razored to the beach all the time.
Yeah.
And I razored, I feel like, past the age that it was cool.
Okay.
I was like,
it
this
your
is my
transport?
mode of transportation. And I'm going to go to the beach. Like, that's a pretty long distance on a razor. Like,
Yeah.
I was pushing hard,
Yeah.
like going
Yeah.
up hills.
Yeah.
And I was taking jumps, and I was willing to hurt myself
You took jumps.
for the fun of it. Yeah. There was a lot of things that I did as a kid that really just put myself at risk. One of them was razor jumps. As high as I can go.
I miss my Diablo.
Wouldn't it be fun if we razored now? I feel like we could razor around these streets.
I just want a road that's all garage.
Wonder if we could find like a freshly paved road and it would.
It's
feel
not
the
even
same.
freshly paved. It's got to be glossed and stuff.
You're right.
It's just got to be garage.
You know what we could find is a really big garage. Like, I feel like Jerry Seinfeld has like a massive garage. Let's get a hold of Jerry.
Okay.
Let's see if we can razor in his garage.
Okay.
Or Jay Leno.
Yeah.
He has a big garage.
Clear out all the cars.
Clear them out. It's time for razoring.
Yeah.
I think bikes.
Can you pull up a
rollerblades,
red Diablo? I want
It
you to
looks
see
just
it.
like the razor.
I know,
I've
but
seen
it says
Diablos.
Diablo. So people had Diablos? You know
Yeah.
people had Diablo?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't the only one.
No. I feel like Diablos were ever present. I didn't even know that they were the
Off-brand?
off-brand. I thought there was just like, oh, like everyone's getting this new Diablo.
Oh, mine was $20.
How much was a razor?
More.
You're kidding. They were kind of heavy. I could see that. I could see that.
They were heavy. No.
That's not it. So I'm just picturing you. Your sisters were obviously older. So you're just in your garage, just razoring.
Yeah.
What age were you? Had to be middle school.
Yeah.
Had to be.
7th, 8th grade.
Yeah. Oh my God. The cost on that now is astronomical.
Whoa, that's not quite it, but very close. Mine was just all silver and red, but close enough.
God, now I just want a razor.
I know.
That would be really fun. Kids don't razor anymore.
$500?
It had to be $20. That would be.
It was
great.
Walmart, Mexico.
Okay.
So it
Oh,
might
so
be
it's pesos.
pesos.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Anyway, shall we move on?
Yeah, I have something to talk about. I would like to know, and maybe we need to Marianne this because I didn't look it up myself. When was the first massage? The first time someone ever was like, I'm going to open a massage parlor. Was it in ancient times? Were people building things, coming home from a long day and being like,
I think as long as someone had hands.
no, this had to be a recent thing.
No.
You think in the 1800s they came home from like Civil War? And
I
they're
think
I
like
need to hit the massage.
500 BC they had massage parlors.
Alex,
Do you want to guess?
1952.
Alina, you said 500 BC, or do you want to go even earlier?
No, that's good.
Okay. There's some debate as to what culture developed proper massage forms and techniques first, but some of the earliest documented evidence is from India around 3000 BC.
So I think I'm probably closer.
Whoa!
As I don't know where a timeline ends or begins,
Cool.
I'm kind
500.
of getting close.
No.
Oh.
What? Were you serious?
Oh, because going towards 0, 3000. I see where you're going there. Wow.
Yeah.
And what's
Even, wait.
was
Yeah. You said 1950. Even if Alina was 500 AD, she's still closer to BC than you are.
I see what you're saying. She's
She's thinking it's like in the future.
like we're almost there.
Matthew
guys.
McConaughey in Interstellar invented massage and gave it
Wow. Okay, wait. Whoa. What is this? Is this reputable? Is this TikTok?
This is Concord
I think he went
College.
on TikTok to look it up.
Okay, because I was getting massaged the other day and I was like, this has got to be a new invention. This has got to be new. This has got to be like, because don't you feel
No,
like,
it's not, because it's the most like primitive thing. It's just hands.
well, I feel like all these nice luxuries things that we do now are like recent. Like now we're just like these luxurious beings. Back in the day,
Hands.
back in the day, they were like, we
But
got
they
to
had
build our
hands.
houses.
They had hands.
Yeah, but like
They had hands.
they didn't have time.
If they
were-
had hands,
they were at war.
All they had to go like this was to their partner, and their partner was like, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh, business idea."
You think they're thinking business idea in 3000 BC?
Yeah,
No
they
way.
needed gold. They needed to survive.
There was.
They needed to create commodities.
I really didn't know
and
there was
luxuries.
currency in 3000 BC. I mean, is that confirmed?
Yes, there were coins.
So 3000 BC, India, massages were being given as a business, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Did that
That's what Alex
carry
is saying.
over into early America?
There's a lot of massage therapy arrived in the U.S. as early as 1700s with people called rubbers. Women called rubbers would deliver manual rubbing and friction techniques on orthopedic patients. Over a century later, in 1850, medical gymnasts would use movement and manipulation for similar purposes. As the practice gained more popularity towards the end of the 1800s, so did the titles of masseur and masseuse.
So pretty close to when I said 1950s.
When the U.S., because
Yeah.
The U.S. was formed.
that's when the
then.
U.S. was formed.
Exactly, you guys. So I'm generally in the vicinity of when it came to the U.S.
Sure.
We never clarified the U.S. only.
But apparently,
true.
the massage therapy profession evolved in America in the
Okay.
1970s. It did
Okay.
go through an evolution.
There was an evolution of massage. I knew it.
There was also an evolution in every technology at that time.
The 1970s was just evolution.
I mean, so much technology updated from like the 50s to the 2000s.
Okay, so there was a big leap in massages
People-
during the
I don't think
1970s.
he said that.
Yeah, I just said it evolved.
I'm curious to know if there was massages that people would go to. I just can't picture it. I can't picture it.
But
In
it
the
happened.
early 1800s,
It
don't you
happened.
feel like they had so much going on? Don't you feel like there was bigger fish to fry in the 1800s? Don't you feel like they didn't have
They still
time
had
for the
spare
luxuries?
Time. They had spare time.
No, they didn't. They were trying to survive. They were like walking across America. They were walking across America. They didn't have time to open a massage
Yeah, but
parlor.
maybe when they got to their destination, they're like, I need someone to rub me down.
And someone volunteered. That was probably their wife. There wasn't a
No, there was establishments.
I can't picture it. What about facials? When did that come about? That has to be 1950s.
I don't know.
I just don't imagine people in the early times getting the same type of luxuries that we had.
They had luxuries.
What kind of what was their daily life like?
I know.
That seems off to me. But fine. Obviously, I'm learning something and my information has been corrected. And massage was been happening since Jesus
And it's
was here.
going to happen in the future.
Oh, it's definitely happening in the future. We love our luxuries now.
Yeah,
Like, think about getting your nails done. When did that become a thing?
I know.
Speaking of nails, day 85, gold nails.
Apparently, it's not a thing for you.
You should see my toes.
Really?
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
more worried about how sharp they are. But look at this. Look at this. I'm just like you.
I know. Stars, they're just like us. I can't have anyone say just like you without thinking of that old people magazine thing. Because I loved that in airports. I was like, wow, they are just like us. Eating Subway.
Those magazines were so wrong. You just flip it open and it'd be like, how to give the best blowjob. And you're like, I'm 10.
And what's a blowjob?
Yeah.
I know.
And I'd read it.
Of course.
I'm like, yeah, I'm taking these tips.
I know.
Study it for later. When am I going to give a blowjob?
When's the proper time? TBD.
Anyway.
TBD.
It's messed up. It's messed up that they had those
I know.
those in magazines.
I know.
Tips. Yeah.
God, the early 2000s.
And where were the tips for how to give the best oral?
I
like,
don't know.
yeah,
I don't think there
were
was
men
any
reading any
no,
of those? No.
that was Men's Health. What magazines were men reading?
So why were we given all the tips on how to give the best head? But
What?
they weren't given any tips on that. Where were
No.
their magazines?
You know, don't guys always say, "Oh, I got Playboy for the articles. I got it for the articles." You think there was any articles in there?
No one
one
gets
was telling them.
Playboy. The Playboys was for a long time
Like,
ago.
oh, okay. But don't you feel like men always said that? Like, it's for the articles?
I never talked to anyone about Playboy.
Oh, but don't you feel like that was in like the zeitgeist? Like, that was what people said. Like,
I could see that.
yeah.
That is said here. Yeah, people said that they would read it just for the articles.
They're like the articles. And then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you
Okay.
ever seen a Playboy?
Oh.
I've never
I mean,
seen
I'm
a
sure
Playboy.
I've seen it in movies and stuff, but I've never held
I've never
one.
seen one in real life.
I know.
Playboy paid writers nearly 3 times as much as other publications.
Can we just remember the Playboy bunny tan sticker?
Oh my God. What a callback.
I know.
That
I
was like
know.
when you went to the tanning booth, obviously, on your back, on your front.
I never went, obviously. But I would see girls have it, and I thought it was so cool.
Those girls.
But I was
obviously
also like,
have
how
never
did
seen
your
Playboy.
parents let you
I
get
know.
that Playboy bunny tan on you at
Well,
15?
I'm sure they were doing it without their parents' consent. Wow. Yeah, you think like I
Who
can't
was paying
imagine.
for the
I mean,
tanning beds?
my mom paid for my tanning bed. I mean, I had no money.
And she was okay with it?
I didn't put a Playboy tattoo on myself, but I was like, Mom, I gotta go get a tan before the prom. She was like, okay. And I was like, 12 minutes. Be right back. And then I came back tan.
Huh. You know, you could have just gone in the sun.
It wasn't the right time. Like,
Oh.
you know, it was winter formal. It was
But
probably like
this is
65
LA.
degrees.
It's always sunny.
As of February 2022, Playboy has an article about Cunnilingus 101.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really recent, though.
Wow, that's their first article about
yeah.
it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's their first, but this is the one that pops up.
I wonder where guys got their information on dating. Like, were guys just like raw dogging dating?
Yeah.
They had
Who gave
no
them
information.
Who gave them tips? I think it's just porn. Like they only knew porn.
No wonder, guys. Never mind. No wonder. No wonder.
No wonder.
They should have had more tips. Just about.
Should tell me about History M?
That was my history of massage. What I do want to talk to you about is
You spelled history with an E.
I just kind of was like, I was raw writing. You know what I mean?
Writing.
What I wanted to talk to you about was how nervous I get sometimes when I walk up to like recycling bins. And when it's like,
oh my God. Yeah. You're like, where do I, what if I put it in the wrong
oh
place?
my God, Alina,
What if someone is like literally watching me
I know.
as I throw this away and they're,
I know.
everyone is watching you when you go
I
throw
know.
something
I
away.
feel
in
like
recycling.
I'm sweaty just thinking about
Yeah.
it. Because
And then there's compost,
No.
recycling, trash,
sometimes they have paper
and paper.
and
it's
then like they have different shapes for the different things.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they're just like a little slit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well I can't fit that in there. But is my cup plastic?
but I had milk in there at
but
one
like,
point.
is this recycling? Like I don't know.
There are
Tell me, what do I do?
there is a Recycling Bureau of Investigation, an RBI.
What?
Yes.
This is a group of people that
And they're like men in black. They have little wiry things
don't lie to me
on their
Don't lie to my
ears.
face.
And they station
Don't
around
lie
these
to me.
cans. And they report in when people put things in the wrong places.
I stand there, Alina. I stand there and look and contemplate for far
I
too
thought
long.
that was just me.
No, it's me too. And then sometimes I put it in the recycle and I'm like, fuck, that was maybe trash. Like, what about a napkin? What about a napkin? Is
What if
that
you wipe
recycle?
greasy pizza fingers all over it? Is that now waste?
I don't
Or is it
know.
paper?
And what
Or
if
is
you,
it recycling?
What if you have everything
Or is it
compiled?
compost?
It could be
Because
compost.
it's brown. RBI's gonna take notes.
No, I think about it. I think especially in the airports.
Do you ever like do it and then kind of look around to see like
Yeah, because sometimes people are behind me and I'm like,
if anyone is investigating you?
Yeah, like, does he know that I put that in the trash and it was actual recycle? And then I think about it as I walk away. I don't know. It's the same thing as the tipping thing, you know?
Yeah.
Where you walk up and someone's behind you and you're like, Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to give 25%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah. You're just here.
Well, I guess I can't continue talking about recycling.
No, we can.
Oh, and the bonus?
We can. Because you know why?
Because we're still talking.
Are we still talking? It's 30 extra minutes. Maybe more.
Who knows?
On the Patreon, which you can find at AWSF patreon.com/AWSF pod. And we're going to continue on there. I can't wait.
Let's do it.
Bye. This week on the bonus, my favorite character from the Hello Kitty franchise, Keroppi, a frog. I didn't even know he was a frog.
What would you
What does
say
he look
that?
like?
What would you say that Hello Kitty is?
A kitten?
Nope.
I don't like this.
Yeah, what do you mean? Her name is Hello Kitty.
And
Is she a pussy?
no, ew.
I hope not.
She's a human being. She's a human being.
She looks like a cat.
Tell the creator that.
I don't like that.
I don't like your tone.
Yeah.